notes and proceedings of Thursday, 20th April 2025 is hereby adopted as the true records of proceedings. Honorable members, we have 12 February 2025 official report. 12 February 2025 official report. Honorable members, I take it again, 12 February official.
As well, the sentence, it is on a matter of national importance, but because of the confusion about verbatim report, I don't know whether he said national importance or national importance. So I leave that to your discretion and judgment. Thank you.
But Professor, what do you think?
Because if I give my opinion,
it's national importance.
Sorry?
Your opinion?
Yeah, I mean, it's national importance.
Importance.
Yeah. So at times, what is said is wrongly captured genuinely. So we should be given the liberty to offer our perspective on that.
Well.
Thank you.
Very well. Table. Kindly take note of that. But, honorable members, the title of our minority leader, is it official? The Osahin. To be captured in our official report, is it official? I wish he is here. Yes.
I remember Honorable Speaker sat in the chair and said that is what he has said. So since that day, it is official. I was here when he said that.
Very well. Very well. Yes, Honorable Member Fafajatu.
Speaker, with your leave, I wish to actually seek your direction. Yesterday, the same leader, the minority leader, was on his feet when I sought to correct a word that the minority chief whip used, which was wrongly captured. Then he drew my attention, and for that matter, the attention of the House, to the effect that such corrections in terms of spelling mistakes are minor and too minor to be done on the floor of the House. And so, Speaker, we really need some guidance and direction from the chair, because these matters run at the heart of the integrity of the official report, which is kept in record in the name of the 9th Parliament. And so corrections like this, I feel we have a responsibility to do right on the floor of the House. We need your direction, Mr. Speaker.
I believe the essence of this exercise we are doing is to correct everything, including grammar. So I personally don't think it is out of place if a name has been spelled wrong or anything has been constructed the way it is not supposed to be. So I will rule that this exercise is actually to correct construction, grammar, everything. So that is the way I see it, and that's my ruling. Yes, Honorable. That is time, eh? Yes.
Mr. Speaker, with reference to what you just ruled, the first Deputy Speaker was in the chair yesterday, and the minority leader made reference to the cover page, the back page of page 2 of the official report, and made the honorable member read that portion. And that the ruling yesterday was that if it is typo error, grammatical error, that can be done outside the floor to the table office. But if it is substantive issue, then it can be done on the floor of Parliament. Mr. Speaker, so I'm surprised my brother even asked you to make a ruling because the first Deputy Speaker actually ruled on that yesterday. Thank you.
Well, but I don't think we are making any different. If it is grammar, spelling, and somebody raise it on the floor, I don't think we can overlook it. If it is something that is running through, fine, we can make a general position that the correction will be made across board. But, Honorable Member, I think the essence of this exercise is to actually undertake whatever took place that probably has not been captured properly. And if a name has been spelled wrong, you cannot say that you wouldn't correct the name that has been spelled wrongly. So I think the essence of this particular exercise is to do that. So, well, the first Deputy Speaker gave a general ruling, but I think if it is something that comes before the House, we have to actually take note of that. So if somebody raises any grammar or any, I think we have to actually take on board. Yes. Yes, question team.
Yes, Mr. Speaker. Respectfully, with what was referred to just now, I think the minority leader was referring to the statement made in paragraph 2 of it. My Lord, Mr. Speaker, it says that correction of errors of substance may be made only on the floor of the House with the permission of the Speaker. However, correction of typographical or grammatic errors which members suggest for the daily reports and the copy containing the correction submitted at the editor's office, Parliament House, not later than 4 clear days after the publication of the daily report. So it is that if someone finds this correction to be made, that person could write it and submit it 4 days, after the publication has been made. So, insofar as it is here, and that is what was referred to by the minority leader, respectfully.
Well, I don't know. Majority leader, do you have anything to talk about? Well, for now, my position is clear. The essence of this exercise is to raise any issue that have not been captured rightly. So if it is even grammar or spelling and somebody raises it here, we cannot overlook it. So I think that is how I will rule it. Yes, Prof.
Mr. Speaker, I agree with you for this ruling. When a word or a sentence can change the meaning of what has been captured, then we have the liberty to bring our opinion to that. The issue I raised right now, I know that the leader wanted to say a matter of national importance. If you make it national importance, it's not only grammatical, but the essence of what he meant to say has been changed. That is simple.
All right. Any further issue? Honorable members, on that note, the votes and the official report of 12 February 2025, as corrected, is hereby adopted as the true records of proceedings. We will turn to page 6, item 6, which is business statement for the 7th week. But leader, please indulge me to acknowledge our children who have come all the way from Yendi. So they are Yendi Senior High School. They are being led by Yakubu Saibu, Amadou Zakaria, and Sasi Zinabu. They are all teachers, and the school, as I said earlier, is located within Yendi constituency. Yendi constituency. Do you have the member here? Do you have the member here? Member for Yendi? Yes, my brother.
The
Yes.
member for Yendi is not in at the moment, but he asked me in his stead to receive them.
Very well.
That's MP for Myang, his neighbor.
Very well. So, Miem MP, please take good care of them on your brother's behalf. So, students from Yendi Senior High School, you are welcome. I hope you are going to monitor whatever is going here, and that will be a basis for you to study hard, so that tomorrow, when we are not here, you also come and take over from us. You are welcome. Yes, leader, you may resume your seat. Leader, you may now take the podium and give us the business statement for the ensuing 7th week.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, your committee met to consider and propose the business for the 7th week ending Friday 20th by the Speaker, as we routinely do. Mr. Speaker, we have scheduled 23 questions to be answered by 6 ministers, namely the Minister for Finance. There's 1 question posed. The Minister for Energy, there are 4 questions. The Minister for Gender, Children and Social Protection, 4 questions. The Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, 2 questions. The Minister for Education, 2 questions. And the Minister for Roads and Highways, 10 questions. In all, those are 23 questions. 2 are urgent, and we have 21 oral. Pursuant to Order 91, as usual, Mr. Speaker, statements may be made by ministers, and you may also admit statements by honorable members under Order 93. Papers and reports pursuant to Order 97 may be laid during the week. Motions and resolutions may be moved, debated, and consequential resolutions taken. Mr. Speaker, let me announce to the House that His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama, will be in this House 7th of February 2025 in accordance with Article 67 of the Constitution to deliver the State of the Nation address. Let me just, with your indulgence, read Article 67, and it says that the President shall, at the beginning of each session of Parliament and before a dissolution of Parliament, deliver to Parliament a message on the state of the nation. This is a constitutional injunction. The President would definitely be here to deliver the State of the Nation address. And members are expected to be seated latest 9:15 a.m. Please pay attention. Members are expected to be seated in the chamber latest 9:15 a.m. The clerk has also issued additional instructions which I want to bring to your attention. All honorable members are to be seated in the chamber 9:15 a.m. This is because once His Excellency the President enters the chamber, national security will not allow any member access into the chamber. So note that once the national security takes over, no member will allow access into the chamber. So after 9:15, it will be difficult to have access to the chamber. Honorable members are not to enter the chamber with a stranger. So do not bring a stranger into the chamber. Only the deputy speakers and the two leaders will have access to the speaker's lobby. Usually the president will come in, go to the speaker's lobby, and then from there will be ushered into the chamber. Because of security arrangements, during that period, no member beyond the two deputy speakers and the two leaders will have access to the speaker's lobby. There will be limited access to the area in front of the speaker's lobby and the clerk at table's lobby. During the address, the doors into the chamber from the majority side will be locked. So from the majority side, the door will be locked. Hence, all honorable members are kindly requested to exit the chamber from the minority side or the exit at the division room. Mr. Speaker, honorable members are kindly requested to park at the forecourt of the State House, as the MP's car park area will be used by the military to form their parade. You all know that there's normally a parade, and the military will be using where we normally park to form their parade, and so we are advised or requested to park at the forecourt of State House. Mr. Speaker, these are the more detailed instructions relating to the State of the Nation address and arrangements that are being made for security and for access to the chamber and certain arrangements. In conclusion, Mr. Speaker, in accordance with Order 2162 and subject to Order 67, the committee submits to the House the order of business for next week for the House's adoption. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the Leader of the House. Honorable members, the statement for the 7th ensuing week has been read to us. It is now before the House for consideration. So let me begin from Bosome Freho.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Grateful for the opportunity once again. Mr. Speaker, I would want to commend the Business Committee for a good job done. The members of the committee, I commend them for a good job done. Mr. Speaker, I also want to express my heartfelt gratitude that my question has found expression in the scheduling of the business of the House. I am grateful. Mr. Speaker, but I am a bit concerned. I've been in this House. There have been a lot of statements that have been read in this House, on the floor. And many a times I find a bit of challenge on the part of the speakers, directing or giving consequential orders on some of the statements that have been made, as to whether they want to direct it to a committee, direct it to some relevant committees of the House that have to work on it. Mr. Speaker, it is because there is no committee. And I want to ask the leader, based on Article 103 and our Standing Order 204. Mr. Speaker, it is giving the House a bit of challenge to perform its oversight responsibilities. And I think that by now, we should have some of these committees that can clearly help the House to undertake its oversight responsibilities and perform its duty right and well. Mr. Speaker, I don't know why we are still at this stage, about 18th or, Mr. Speaker, 20th sitting, and we still don't have the committees in place. We are about to have another vetting. Order 217 is clear. Apart from the composition of the committee, the Speaker, sector committee leadership is also part of the vetting. Mr. Speaker, I don't know why the House is still, as at now, not constituted its committees to help perform its duties.
Thank you.
I am aware that our part of the House,
thank you,
has finalized its.
Thank you. You've raised a fundamental issue.
Mr. Speaker, I think that we should at the other side to find
fantastic issue.
Thank you.
Don't dilute. Yes, Isaac Boama.
Thank you very
Not
much.
Yaboama.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity. And let me also join my colleague in thanking the Business Committee for its report to the House and all the items that have been prepared for next week. Mr. Speaker, not to belabor the issue of the committees, it is very important that it be mentioned time and again that the committees are almost done. It will be submitted. Yesterday, it was even raised by the Minority Chief Whip, and promises and assurances will speak now. We are having issues with communication. People try to call and they're saying that my phone is off, yet my phone is on. And you are unable to even